I never thought I'd be back talking about fireb0rn again this soon. We just went through a whole saga of copyright abuse done to fireb0rn by a big company, by a big journalist company called Walnut, who copyright strike fireb0rn completely illegally because he called them out and called their bullshit out. That whole thing happened, we talked about it, and lo and behold, the next fireb0rn video caused another slew of drama, this time more personal than before. This time, rather than being attacked by a multi-million-dollar corporation, he's attacked by a 40-year-old degenerate and his mother. We're talking about a 40-year-old sexual deviant thief called Mr. Bottom. But it's not like fireb0rn got attacked by Mr. Bottom one-on-one like Drake versus Kendrick. It's not like Mr. Bottom just dropped the hottest diss track on fireb0rn. Nope, the complete art-stealing, basement-dwelling degenerate Mr. Bottom he went for his wife. Straight up directly attacking fireb0rn's family, so it got pretty serious. If you want the absolute full context, there are two videos linked in the description that I would like you to watch in order. They're both fireb0rn videos, the first one being the actual fucking nuclear attack bomb fireb0rn committed on Mr. Bottom, and the second one is him talking about how Mr. Bottom, the asshole, is attacking his wife. But I want to talk about it because I really want to shed more light onto this subject matter to my audience in case they're not familiar with this whole incident, because going after someone's family is just next level low life shit. Unfortunately for Mr. Bottom and gang, he doesn't have the $1 million backing that Walnut did for us coming after him. The fact that fireb0rn is 2 for 2 for his recent uploads and finding himself amidst of drama is insane to me. Someone pointed out on Reddit how fireb0rn right now is the unluckiest Hollow Knight YouTuber, and I kinda agree with that. Very interesting to see who fireb0rn calls out next. Are we going for a 3 for 3 home run? Stay tuned for more. But jokes aside, let me sum up the situation for you, alright? fireb0rn made an almost 2 fucking hour long video. The two faces of Mr. Bottom, the indie game dev thief. Just from the title alone, you know you're in for a Christopher Nolan level cinematographic documentary. If Team Cherry doesn't release Silksong soon, fireb0rn is gonna become the biggest journalist on YouTube. It is such a beautifully constructed, well-researched video, as expected for fireb0rn, where he talks about this one guy called Mr. Bottom, who is an indie game teacher. He has a studio where he has his own students, and what this guy does is he makes this absolute abhorrent adult games. We're talking big booby hentai heinousness. But you might be thinking, there's nothing wrong in that. There's nothing wrong in making adult games. And you'll be right. If you go on Steam and just sort through their new and trending games, most of the times 9 out of the 10 games will be adult hentai games. That's just how the world works. And you know what? Get that bread, gamers, am I right? But Mr. Bottom wanted more than just the bread. He wanted the credit as well. All the games that were created by his studio, he took sole credit for it. There were some projects where he credited the proper people properly, but most of the times it was just him taking the whole credit, telling the world he's the messiah, he's the leader of the fucking school gang, he's the one who made these games, taking full credibility for other people's artwork. Not only that, he would steal art from other people's visual novels and straight up put it in his game. Not only that, but he had his 10-year-old daughter, that's right, 10-year-old daughter, draw lewd art for his stupid fucking hentai games that he would parade around being all proud of his daughter for drawing such amazing top-tier lewd art. So fireb0rn made a big video calling him out on his bullshit. It was a very well-documented video. And guess what? Mr. Bottom the clown, the Mr. Version, guess what he did? Mr. Turd, the degenerate he is, of course, if he doesn't have the fucking guts to come after fireb0rn directly, he will not have the guts to come out to his wife as well. He reached out to his mom. This 40-year-old absolute goober reached out to his mother, and his mom texted fireb0rn's wife on Instagram asking her why her husband is stalking her precious son. It is so fucking wild that when I read it, I didn't even believe it. I thought it was a fucking troll. I was like, no way in fucking hell this is real and happening. Not only that, but Mr. Shitstain over here also insulted fireb0rn's wife's dressing style, basically slut-shaming her on Instagram. And not only that, no, it gets better. Mr. fucking Goofball over here calls out fireb0rn for stalking his 10-year-old daughter, which is such a serious allegation to throw at someone's face. You don't just throw those things around. And the reason, of course, he did that was because fireb0rn called him out for making his 10-year-old draw lewd art for his stupid fucking shitty video games. I have never seen more degenerate behavior in my fucking life. And as everyone does, you know, this is a common thread between these fucking assholes. When they get called out on shit like this, usually what they do is they make a post talking about how the person who made the 2-hour-long video with all the facts and proof in your face like he's Saul fucking Goodman, they basically debunked that whole thing by saying, nah, he's wrong. Yeah, he doesn't know what he's talking about. Nah, that guy fireb0rn, yeah, he's smoking the hashish. He's back on drugs. Someone get him his happy pills. And that's exactly what Mr. Cuck over here did, where all he did was took fireb0rn's video out of context and be like, yeah, he's lying, providing zero proof or defense for himself other than going after his wife. Very, very solid behavior. But on top of that, Mr. Bottom over here made a shitty fucking Reddit post that got deleted by the mods for being absolutely stupid. It was a last-ditch desperate effort to get some people on his side. And if you are one of those people who fucking don't believe fireb0rn and take Mr. Virgin's side over here, I really recommend you watch fireb0rn's both videos, even if you are a fireb0rn hater, because fireb0rn puts it in a very unbiased, subjective manner, and you can get the full side of the story for yourself and make a decision on your own. In fact, that's what fireb0rn recommends people do, is they watch his video and form their own opinion rather than just believing everything they hear on the internet. Because there was a lot of debunking in fireb0rn video. For example, there were 2 devs that were called out by fireb0rn to be the same person, accusations about crediting right and wrong people, accusations of Mr. Bottom stealing the work of his students, all that stuff. It's right there on fireb0rn's video, and I highly recommend you watch it. It is a great fucking watch. Get yourself some popcorn, order some Domino's, and it's a 1 hour 44 minute amazing ride with a bonus episode afterwards where fireb0rn discusses the whole harassment case. I'm talking about it because I want people to be aware of this fucking goober asshole, and no fucking way in hell should this guy be let off the hook very lightly because of coming after someone's personal life. Because one thing he did is he accused fireb0rn of stalking his daughter and releasing his personal information to the public. Again, taking fireb0rn's video very out of context, because all fireb0rn put out was publicly available information like his name and photos that were publicly available, and even then fireb0rn blurred out the photos of his family, like he blurred out the faces and everything, being very respectful to this asshole, because again, his problem was with this guy, not his family. But of course, Mr. Bottom over here doesn't have the balls to do that, because yeah, he's coming after his wife and then having the fucking guts to call him out on stalking him and stalking his daughter and breaching some privacy terms. Here's a privacy term for you, Mr. Bottom. How about you suck on these nuts? Is that private enough for you? I was gonna make a video about this yesterday, but I was outside, like I was gone all day yesterday. I had a motorcycle license exam. I was very busy with that. I came back home, I fell asleep. But this is the first thing I'm doing in the morning because god fucking damn it, it boils my blood and I fucking hate this guy. My absolute condolences to fireb0rn, because I can only imagine how much effort it takes for him to create these videos, and having 2 of your videos attacked back to back, once by a multi-million-dollar corporation, another by a multi-virgin idiot. It must really fucking suck. But thankfully this time it didn't come with a copyright strike, although that guy did fucking threaten fireb0rn to take his video down, and I really don't want that to happen again. I will link both fireb0rn videos in the description, and I'll also be linking the streaming platform his wife streams at, so you can go show her some support as well. But yeah, anyway, I wanted to shine some light upon this whole subject. I feel really shitty right now. Highly encourage you guys watch fireb0rn's videos. That's it for me, Primacon signing out.